Well, it really looks like I have forgot a lot of things that happened after the conference. This isn't new where we have Logan Paul complaining once again about something he doesn't like at all.
And so I'm thinking, why is this so one-sided? Why did the moderator let JJ talk for 5 minutes and 20 seconds straight? Yes, I timed it. And why are we not talking about the fight?
Oh my god. It's gone this bad, hasn't it? It's gone this bad, really. Well, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and I'm really sorry that we are going to be talking about Logan Paul again. Great, I know. Literally, I found out all this information the other day, and I'm like, this can't be fucking real. We just got done talking about the whole conference. Well, I thought we're going to be done talking about the whole fight situation between KSI and Logan Paul. But Logan Paul doesn't know how to shut his mouth. So you might be asking, well, what else has Logan done to get talked about again? Well, I'm glad you asked. So basically, you guys remember the guy from the last video I talked about where, you know, the guy that like talked about the whole conference, like the guy that was in the middle. And I'll show a clip from my last video.
Can we stop throwing shit because everyone's gonna go home?
Well, if you guys don't know who that guy is, this guy is True Jordy, and I think I talked about him just a very little bit. Now, I'm going to talk about him a lot more because a lot of shit went down a few days ago, and I didn't know about it. And this is the guy that was at the last fight between KSI and Joe Weller. He was actually the commentator for the fight, and now he was the commentator for the press conference. Now, the thing that I didn't know is that True Jordy is actually a YouTuber, and goddamn, I subbed to that channel so fast, you have no idea. Now, I actually want to make this clear that what I said before in my last video where he's like, he's going to get memed hard, I didn't mean it in like a really bad way. It was just funny, like, you know, what he said like during the press conference. And we're going to be talking about his video that he actually talked about the whole situation between Logan and himself. So basically, Logan was talking about the commentator, or as like he called him, the moderator, basically saying that he was being biased to KSI.
And so I'm thinking, why is this so one-sided? Why did the moderator let JJ talk for 5 minutes and 20 seconds straight? Yes, I timed it. And why are we not talking about the fight? And then I remembered, holy asshat, this dude fucking hates me.
Logan Paul, this kid's a big fucking YouTuber in America. Just a douchebag, jock. He's not hurting anyone, you know, he's a fucking idiot. But who cares? He's not hurting anyone.
While those things may be true, and you or anyone is free to have whatever opinion they want about me, I just don't think the moderator of the press conference, the person who should be neutral, the person who should be the one driving the conversation, should be a Logan and Jake Paul hater. What the fucking
Now, I want to say this. Logan, I don't know why you're even trying at this point. We saw how much you talked at the first press conference, and now at the latest one, you barely talked at all. And that was actually one of the points that True Jordy said about you.
Basically, in Logan's last video, he blamed me for shitting the bed at the London press conference.
Why is this so one-sided? Why did the moderator let JJ talk for 5 minutes and 20 seconds straight? Yes, I timed it. And why are we not talking about the fight?
Maybe because you didn't say a fucking word, mate. The first time at the LA press conference, we couldn't shut you up, Logan.
Looks like you grew a little dick today, but it's a little one.
Nobody was waiting for questions at the first press conference, so why did you sit down like a good little boy and wait for questions at this?
Yeah, this is true. He didn't say much at all. So we have Logan talking about True Jordy is biased to KSI, and now it looks like Logan has kicked out True Jordy to commentate the fight. Like, this is like not even necessary to do. Like, you shouldn't kick somebody out just for that. True Jordy is actually an amazing commentator, and I would like him to actually talk over the fight. If he's actually getting kicked out for what Logan is saying, this is complete bullshit. Now, at the first press conference, we have the commentator that looked like he was being, you know, friends, and it was siding on the Paul side. So your point, Logan, is pretty much invalid at this point.
I don't think the moderator of the press conference, the person who should be neutral.
The person who should be neutral. He had one of his pals in Shannon Briggs moderate the last press conference, who is known to be Team Paul. So it was alright for you last time, but it's not alright for KSI to have someone he knows.
Now, a lot of people on Twitter and YouTube have talked about Jordy, like saying that he's gonna be fired and, you know, he won't, like, you know, commentate the fight and stuff like that. But the thing is that he actually wasn't being paid at all. He didn't want to be paid. And you can actually see at the tweet that I have posted on screen here, he didn't want to be paid at all. Like, he refused it. And there was a whole, you know, Twitter conversation about this. I'm not going to read it off. You can probably go find it on, you know, Scares or like Keemstar. Go watch it on there. I'm not going to talk about it. It's just something I actually want to point out. Now, I would like to say this. From all this stuff that's going on, Jordy's channel had a huge boost in views and subs. He's getting a huge amount of support, and I have to support him on this because he literally did nothing wrong, and Logan's just saying that because he's thinking that, you know, yeah, you're biased to KSI. You know what? I didn't talk at all, but you're biased to KSI. You know, we'll just keep it as that. Now we're actually gonna move on to the whole like situation between Logan and KSI after this whole like, you know, controversy has been going on. KSI and Logan have made videos on each other of this whole situation that's been going on. So we have Logan starting this whole situation where he talks about his whole thing that happened in January.
This is why I'm like kind of falling back from the talking. KSI, you are the exact person that I am working hard not to become. I made an unforgivable mistake back in January, and no one is ever going to forget that. That is a part of my life now. I am the one who at the end of every single day has to look in the mirror and ask myself what the f went wrong in my life where I thought that was a good idea.
And what Logan has said is like, yeah, I do think no one will forget what you did in January. It's going to stick with you forever. Now, what people have been saying is that Logan has a pretty strong argument against KSI now.
For example, KSI, I did not want to take the low blows. I did not want to get personal, but you bringing up my girlfriend.
You got a new girlfriend now, Chloe Bennett. What's up, babes?
Honestly, I understand what Logan was saying, but both KSI and Logan, I'm just not a big fan of both of them. I'm not. Like, I would say, like, I would like Deji and KSI to win. That doesn't mean that I like them both. I don't like the polls. I don't like, you know, KSI and Deji. I'm just not a really big fan of them at all. Then after Logan starts talking about that KSI talks shit about his girlfriend at the press conference.
Consider that maybe she doesn't want that. In fact, after I sensed this becoming an issue, after you said this about Chloe in your last video.
How's he gonna go down on you with a busted lip? I'm sorry, Chloe, but after the 25th of August, Logan's gonna have to f you like a prostitute, if you know what I mean, huh?
Then Logan actually shows clips of KSI going to conventions and being very sexual to the women that were there.
Disgusting sexual harassment issues in the past.
Today I'm with massive tits. Where have your tits gone?
Where have they gone?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because I can't see them.
But to get his point across even more, he actually shows more clips of KSI. KSI is talking to his friend about his friend's little sister.
Sister Casper? What's her name? Theodora. Like Dora the Explorer, because I'm gonna explore her pussy.
I think that us girls need to kind of stand up for ourselves.
Logan is trying to protect himself from, you know, KSI. But you guys have to remember, do you guys remember that video that he made called Handlebars, which he completely copied from the original creators?
Woman, I'm not even sure I have room to talk, as I have been guilty of this in the past, specifically with my music video, No Handlebars. I can ride your girl with no handlebars. I can ride your girl with no handlebars. It's got 42 million views. This type of content no longer accurately represents my brand and the person that I am becoming. Okay, so this is No Handlebars. I'm going over and I am deleting it from YouTube, and And
That video caused a lot of drama because the original creators of the song actually made a response to Logan and saying like, oh yeah, you copied our work. Why did you do that? And basically the video was just, you know, him copying the original creators and being kind of sexual to women. Now we have, you know, KSI actually making a response to Logan, and he does point out some points that he made in his video.
Probably delete this video as well. And this video.
man, there's a lot of hot females here. I had this idea where I would ride them. But like a bicycle, not in the sexual way. So we're gonna make this thing, this formation out of people. It's called the human bike. We're gonna put the girls and me on this platform and then roll down the street. The issue is it looks kind of ridiculous like this. Bicycle. So yeah, except it's gonna be 4 girls and me on top of them. The issue is that we haven't told them we're doing this yet, so that should be fine.
And this video.
Now what I would like to say is that I'm personally think that KSI and Logan are mainly doing this just for the money. The fight is going to give them even more money because this is going to be one of the biggest events ever. It's going to have KSI Deji's fans, it's going to have the Polars, and it's going to have their fans there and their little kids. So they're going to get a shit ton of money. It doesn't matter who wins. It doesn't matter like if you know, KSI wins or Logan Paul wins. Now to summarize this whole really just big shit fest is that Jordy, I really want him to actually commentate the fight, and this is just completely stupid of what Logan like has made him look like. That's saying that, oh yeah, he's biased to KSI and he barely let me talk. So I hope this whole thing gets situated because I really think that this is kind of wrong for Logan to even say, because True Jordy is in the right here. He is completely right about making a video responding to you saying that, oh yeah, I'm being biased. No, he's not being biased. Also, for the fight situation, I would like to still see KSI win against Logan, but honestly, I really don't care what the aftermath is because when the fight's over, I really don't care. Whoever wins, wins. I don't support both of them, but I would like KSI to win, which probably doesn't make sense at all. I don't want to support the Poles. I really don't, because I'm not a big fan, and pretty much majority of the people on YouTube are not a big fan of the Poles. So, you know what? That's where I'm actually going to end this video. If you guys liked the video, please hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, click subscribe. And if I missed anything in the video, please put it down in the comments below. Also, make sure you hit that bell button, because if you don't hit that bell button, you won't know when I'm uploading, and you might think I'm gone for like 3 years. So I actually do have a Twitter you guys can follow. I have a subreddit, Discord, and a Patreon. But if you guys, you don't have to support the Patreon, but if you guys want to spend a few dollars for the channel to help me out a little bit, it would be very appreciated if you guys actually do that, but it's not required. You can clearly watch my videos for free. It really means a lot for you to actually watch my videos and like comment on it, you know, give your own opinion on it, give me feedback on what I should actually change, and like it really does help me a lot because I've gotten feedback before and I have listened to it and I have actually done what the people have said. Like, I've started using scripts now. I started using, like, you know, different thumbnails. I worked on my thumbnails. I've, like, structured my videos in a way to make it better. So, it really does mean a lot for all of you to watch my videos and comment and do everything. Also, all the Patreon supporters are going to be down in the description below. So, if your name is not there, then I haven't updated the list yet. But, you know, I'll add your name to the next video. I promise. That's all I got to say, everybody. And I hope every single one of you have a great... Alright, hold up. So the thing that I actually talked about True Jordy for in the beginning of the video, where I put up a text saying I'll talk about this at the end of the video. Basically what happened when I was recording, True Jordy talked about saying that he's actually going to commentate the fight because he actually was talking to Logan over the phone and they compromised with each other, so they actually talked about it. Now he's actually going to be, you know, commentating the fight, which I'm actually really happy for, and Thank God, because he's an amazing commentator. So that's all I wanted to say, everybody. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Goodbye.